YouTube! What's going on, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to Pioneer. This isn't standard. What's going on? The Wandering Emperor? Emeria's Call? Portable Hole? What are we doing here? We are playing some Pioneer, and with the introduction of the Pioneer format to Arena, for those of you who don't know, it's officially called Pioneer. They finally did it. And we've been celebrating the release of that. I think this will be maybe the third, depending on when this goes out. I played games with 3 different Pioneer decks, and they were all a lot of fun and also pretty good. And I really wanted to just kind of explore the Pioneer format because I feel like it's been put onto the wayside. Obviously, there's no competitive support for it, and hopefully we'll get some Pioneer events in 2026. But for now, the people who enjoy the format, I kind of understand why. I had a ton of fun playing this. And what we have for you today is some Selesnya Cage. Funny enough, the deck name here is in reference to the first couple of matches that I played with this deck. Arena was just bugged and I couldn't sideboard. So we finally were able to fix that. And then we could actually, I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say I didn't do so well when I couldn't sideboard, and I did pretty well when I did sideboard. So Collector's Cage is what we are looking at today. Now, you probably, if you've seen the Cage deck in Standard, you've seen a lot of these cards before. Well, you've seen Llanowar Elves, but you maybe haven't seen Elvish Mystic. They just let you play 8 of these in Pioneer. These are effectively the same card, but they're different names, so we get to play lots. That's pretty good. Collector's Cage, this is kind of your big payoff where you can hide away 5. You can hide away 5, which is you look at the top 5, put a card from among those cards face down. And then once you meet the requirements of the cage, after putting a counter on a creature, which is to control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you can play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. So basically, we get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of. So what cards that work well with Collector's Cage are ways to make a bunch of tokens, because when you're going wide on the battlefield, that's the easiest way to try to get 3 creatures with different powers. So you have Sandstorm Salvager, which makes a 1/1 and a 3/3, Mistmoors, which makes 2 2/1 flyers. That number, they have the same power, but if you pair Mistmoors with any of your elves, right, you have a 1/1, a 2/1, and a 2/1. If you put a counter on one of the 2/1s, you then have a 1, a 2, and a 3, and that is the Tootsie Roll. We got some Elspeth Stormslayer, new card from Tarkir Dragonstorm. This is very good when you're making tokens. It makes 2 bodies, because +1, doubled with the static ability. Doubles all your tokens, allows you to make 2 1/1s every turn you plus. You can 0 to basically just win the game on the spot, because it gives all of your creatures a +1/+1 counter and flying. You have Brightglass Gearhulk with not a ton of targets, but enough to make it very, very potent and a very versatile threat. Importantly, a card that we do not have access to in Standard that, side note, small caveat, I think Portable Hole would fix a lot of the problems in the Standard format of there not being any good 1-mana removal spells. Portable Hole is amazing. And the fact that you can search it with Brightglass Gearhulk is just chef's kiss. Love that. We got the Pixie to bounce the Gearhulk and keep going again, and a main deck Deafening Silence. Yes, there is that many cutter decks. So the other big stuff here, we have Wandering Emperor, which is another card we don't have access to in Standard. This card is extremely flexible because it can act as a removal spell on your opponent's turn. It can act as just ways to put tokens onto the battlefield if you need more bodies for Collector's Cage. It just very flexible card. Also, the counter is interesting because sometimes you get to these board states where you have like 3 of the same creature, the same power, or 2 of the same power and 1 of the other, or some weird numbers. And the counter that you get off of Emperor can help with the cage math. And then at the very, very top of the curve, the big papa himself, Craterhoof Behemoth. Now, I've told you in the past, if you've seen my Standard Cage content, that I wouldn't recommend playing this card in Standard. It's a little bit different in Pioneer for a couple of reasons. One, we have 8 elves. So the odds, or the dream of getting to the point where you can hard cast Craterhoof Behemoth, while very ambitious is a little more achievable when you have the extra copies of Elves. 2, this specific deck list, if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of cards in this deck. It's more than 60. That's because we're playing Yorion. So when you're playing an additional 20 cards, you're drawing this less often just because you have, by virtue of having more cards in your deck. The odds of you having a specific 4 in your opening hand is lower in 80 than 60. So you're drawing this less often, plus you have more elves to cast them. I think it's fine in a version like this. The other big hit here that I didn't mention is Emeria's Call. And this is another huge difference between the standard and pioneer versions. This is a 7-mana spell that puts 2 4/4 angels into play, which, if that's all it did, you would never put this card in your deck. The reason we have 4 copies is because the failsafe is it's a land. So the fact that you have a land that can also be one of the best cards you can hit off of Cage, it just makes this deck so much more, I don't know if consistent is the word that I'm looking for, but more explosive, because you have a much higher potential of hitting an absolute banger off of your collector's cage. Like, you wouldn't hate hitting any of these 24 cards, and a lot of them are just versatile, right? These 3 are all 4-mana cards. This is a land, so it just makes your cages a lot better. Mana base, nothing too crazy. 4 Lush Portico I thought was kind of weird when I saw this list. A couple of Haywire Mites for the Gearhulk package. And then on the sideboard, we have the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Deafening Silence. Again, there's a lot of Phoenix. Portable Hole, the 4th copy of that. A couple Haywire Mites, or the 3rd and 4th copies of those. 4 Bezas, and then some one-ofs here for Gearhulk. A Needle, a Basilisk Collar, a Dusk Rose Reliquary, and a Tormod Crypt. So yeah, like I said, I think there are a number of significant upgrades for the Pioneer version that the standard version doesn't get to play. And the one thing that we didn't talk about is Yorion blinking in this deck is obscene. Like, think about Blinking Salvager, re-triggering Enduring Innocence to draw more cards, Blinking Wandering Emperor, and then you can still use it in your end phase, Blinking Gearhulk, Blinking Overlord. So many things you can do with Yorion in this deck. Even resetting Cage. Just infinite number of things. But yeah, I mean, I could go on for hours just talking about how sweet this deck is, but eventually we're going to have to play some games. So I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. I'm going to ship this. Okay, this one's better. So 2 lands, put back 2nd hole. The free yes vote? I don't know, man. I think there's a good chance it's not going to work. I think there is an extremely high likelihood that I will not be able to sideboard. Dude, I can't even cast my Innocence on turn 2, because this doesn't turn on the Hushwood Verge. I'm beginning to think this deck might be a scam. Look, I want it to be good, but I want a lot of things in life. Blood-Soaked Champion. I mean, I guess I'll kill it. Or will I? Why can't you vote? Try refreshing, maybe? Alright, bets are in. Last call for bets. 3 seconds. Go, go, go. Thoughtseize. No, don't take my land. Come on. Be cool about this, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Night Market Lookout. My brother in Christ. That can't be the one. That can't be the one. I'm blocking. I got 3 in hand and I'm at 20. What? Good thing I had your Spawn of Mayhem. Although, if I kill the spawn, they get to kill the Elspeth. It's probably fine, right? Yeah, I mean, I have to. I'm just gonna get dumpstered by the spawn if I don't do this. Elspeth is mad. Like, ultra mad, you know? Really mad. Good draw. I'm not going to say it's a bad draw. Verge. It's a free block because I'm just going to get it back with the Yorion. That's just +2 life, baby. +2. Okay. Dude, Yorion reset double Enduring Innocence. That's nice. Elspeth, to be fair, probably would have also won the game, but, you know. Alright, no attacks. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Will I get the sideboard? Drum roll, please! We did it! We did it! Let's go! Holy shit. It was free points. You weren't wrong. Alright, sideboard against mono black aggro. Collar coming in. Portable Hole coming in. Jeffrey Beza. Shout out to Jeffrey Beza, Twitch Prime. What do I not want against them? You know, that's a really good question. Elspeth, maybe? I probably don't need the Craterhoofs. Why is Craterhoof in this deck? Because it's fun, okay? It's good for content. Even though it's not a good Magic card, and probably shouldn't be in the deck, it's good for content, okay? So, like, if you're gonna play some big doofus at the top end, it makes sense to have it be Craterhoof. But the reality is you just don't even need a big doofus. Okay, well. The OG. I'm not seeing any ones. How do y'all not know who Rorix is? Look at this. We used to put this shit in our Reanimator deck, and we were happy about it. 6/5 flying haste for 6. Like it was just good enough, you know? Fucking what was the reanimate spell? The threshold one. Black, was it Stitch Together? Like Stitch something? You guys know which one I'm talking about? It was like Threshold BB. What was that card called? Somebody's gonna know. Yeah, Stitch Together, right? You want to see Stitch Together? Stitch Together. This was like the Reanimator card back in the day, too. Oh. Honestly, I probably should have taken the Gearhulk, but... 2 mana, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Threshold, instead return that card from your graveyard to play. So, basically nothing if you don't have Threshold. But it was just good enough. This is bad. You wouldn't kill me this turn, would you? No, they wouldn't do that. 15 life, huh? Aw. Okay. -3. -3 is kind of sus here. All right, I'm actually not. I'm gonna hold the elf. I'm not gonna attack with the elf because I want to hold up the Haywire Mite for what you call it, Monstrous Rage. Well, I didn't expect this to happen. I guess I'll do this then. At least try for it, right? What? How did that work? Huh? Oh, I see what you're doing over there. Is this lethal? I don't think it's lethal. Because I have to tap the elf. What are your thoughts on defensive Craterhoof? I mean, it'll be lethal next turn, so. How do you feel about Craterhoof on defense? Okay, I mean, we're just not even playing the same format right now. Come on. This. Draw. Nah, I'm just BMing at this point. Craterhoof. See, people, to the people who were asking why we have Craterhoof in our deck earlier, that's the reason. Like, how else do you get a screenshot of attacking your opponent for, what was this, 42 damage? You know, it's just, it's the friends we made along the way. That's why we're playing Craterhoof. All right, Red Gamer. This. Don't get mad at me, okay? Please don't get mad at me. Send your hate mail to my lawyer. This might actually be a nice silence matchup. I have too many fucking 4s though. Try this. I don't think this is gonna do it. Saturn, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Thank you for using that Twitch Prime, Saturn. I mean, this hand's good. I like this. No. You want to play with creature today? No. When Craterhoof Behemoth came out, people lost their shit. Yo, chill. We can talk about this. All right, opponent, I'm gonna need you to be real cool about this. Okay, you're not being cool about this. I thought we talked about this. They don't have the fling spell. Cool. All right, game 3. You see, the problem with that game is that it was a little too much. It was a little too interactive. And that is the big problem. It was just too interactive. I really hope they have Leyline. Every time I have the Haywire, they never have the Leyline. And this card is just like basically a brick in my hand. Soul Scar Mage, huh? Alright, I mean, I guess I'll play this. No, 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 no. Whatever happened to the YouTube series where you tiered off different categories of cards in Standard? I don't know if I ever did that. Did I? I don't remember doing that. It's possible I did, but... Don't worry, opponent, I have nothing. You can cast all of your spells. Alright, fine. I'm not gonna get more out of it, you know. Run away. Don't think that works the way you want it to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't think that works the way you want it to. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, stuff like this only works in paper. That's why they didn't cast the other spell, right? They had to save it for the Emperor, obviously. Oh look, I get it. I get it. Okay. Stupid Anger gives a trample anyways, even if I block sack blow up the thing. I mean, I guess it's still worth sacking this, I think. Did I just get Yorgoed? I think I just got Yorgoed. Are you just gonna deal me 7 damage? What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Alright, guess this. I mean, I guess I could somehow die next turn. I don't know, man. Attack, I guess? I don't know. Go. Imagine I still lost this game. Okay. This is 2 mana to give haste, right? So it's trade for it. It would be pretty funny if I still lost this game. Alright, so... Plus... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh shit, I can just cast this. Non-angels gain indestructible until end of turn. Should probably do that first, I guess. Counter here. Slam with these two. And then all... I guess these don't have indestructible. Maybe that was a bad attack. Not sure. I mean, they wouldn't just have pump spell, fling in their hand, and their 3-card hand, right? Alright, you figure it out. Sure. Bro, if you can get past this much toughness, I'd be impressed. How is this? What are the best 1-drops in Standard? Oh, tier lists. Yeah, you know, those videos didn't do super well, but I maybe we should bring them back because they are pretty fun. 10. Okay, so plus here. Counter on this. Cast this. They block an elf, they're dead. It is a Yorion deck, and that is a pretty big loss, but... So what else are we missing? Portable Hole... We have most of the other stuff, I think. I'm in there. I'm in there. Basic swamp. Okay. Player on Thoughtseize. Because I really don't want to take in my land. Call's got to be better than Emperor, right? I would assume so. Oh, this song hits. You can take my hole. It's -1 hole. Literally Thoughtseize bugged. So they have second push. I mean, bro is cooked if we draw land. Told ya. If I redeem 3 song requests, can I request the entire 20-minute Rush 2112? No. But I appreciate you asking. The answer is no, though. Your turn. This is honestly the best part about playing Cage, is your opponent just can't ever cast their spells. Granted, when they do cast their spells, they die, but, you know. Okay, sure. Farmed. Alright, mono black. What is good against mono black? I like how in the process of me saying your opponent can't cast their removal spell, they cast their removal spell. That was the part about that game that I liked. I guess these for Annex is good. Doesn't seem like a Beza matchup. Probably a Dusk. How many things do they have for Portable Hole? They have like the Bank Bussy and the Gifted Aetherborn. It's not a lot, right? This thing sucks. I mean, nothing in my deck is really bad against them. It's like Shave a Hoof. I don't know, just shave 2 hoofs. This matchup feels pretty good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. No push? I like that. That's what we're doing? That's where we're at, huh? I'm just gonna let him have it. Like Path Peril or some shit. They gotta have some sweeper in their sideboard. I would assume Path of Peril. Okay. It's my best play if they had Path of Peril next turn. Probably just kill Annex, play Elf. Yeah. I mean, giving them the Elf into the Peril kind of sucks, but... like, worst case here, they Peril these 3, and then we can just... if we rip a land, we have 2 pretty good plays. Our hand is duress-proof, that's nice. Huh? Huh? That's what we decided to show up with today? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. That one's a little sus. Alright. They got the slash. Sure. Not the best go for the throw matchup. Surely he won't hit hoof off of this. Oh, they didn't even want to see. They're just off it. It's like, you guys remember, same person by the way. Do you guys remember when I played the Yorion Rhinos deck, and the whole concept of the deck was just Yorion is good in Rhinos because you draw footfalls less often. It's like kind of the same thing here, right? I say that, and you know, less often, he says. You sure about that, streamer? All right, we're probably gonna lose this game. Yeah. Well, and I think you can do that. I see we're both operating at peak capacity here. I think this version can do that because it has more control tools, right? Like it has more removal spells, the Wandering Emperors, the Portable Hole, stuff like that. So you have the flexibility of being able to play more interactive games. I do need some lands. You'll land my ass? Not quite. Yeah, Fatal Push Nand. We could get comboed this game. I can also just make a fucking demon. How do I beat a demon? Well, that's not what I meant by demon. I can beat that demon. This. Zeus. Another pretty big aspect of this deck is the Yorion. The Yorion's huge because your whole deck is just stuff that makes other stuff, right? Overlord, Elspeth, Wandering Emperor, Sandstorm. You can even reset Cage. Like, this is one of the best Yorion decks I've ever seen. It's so many things to do with it. Kind of in a little bit of trouble here, aren't we? I'm not feeling so hot about this game, chat. Take 8 this turn? Not really. I do have a Mana Traders code. Exclamation point Mana Traders. It may not be updated because they do change my code frequently. I'm going to go to Mana Traders right now and see if I can find the most updated code. What do we do this turn? It's got to be this, right? Do. Oh, this one. Go. Alright, so most recent code is _MT_OMI. So they changed it on me again. Why do they keep doing this? They like, I don't understand Meta Traders because they changed it so that you could make your own code. But then that didn't work, and then they keep just changing the code on you. And now it's like, even when I change my code, they just change it back, so I don't really know what's happening. I don't get it. It's kind of weird. How many push? Is that the 4th push? Lil bro drew. I mean, good news is they don't have any left, right? They legally can't have any left. Okay. I'm at 18. This game is kind of winnable. 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I'm at 12. Yeah, you know, maybe it's not winnable. I think I may have lied. Or is it? Engage next turn. I mean, there's like a non-zero chance that maybe I can hoof lethal them. Alright, I could even update the code. Or update the command. Edit, com, mana traders, paste, and then copy the new code. We're doing it live. There you go. Updated. But yeah, I don't know. They just keep changing my code on me. And then like there's a thing on the there's like a little thing on the mana traders page that you can change, like that you can update the code. But when I go to update it, it just reverts back to whatever the previous one was. So that function just doesn't even work. So I go to 2 off the NX. It's insane that I still have outs here. If I cage into hoof, I think they're dead. Okay. Hoof, 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 hoof. 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 Hoof! Oh! No fucking way. There's no way I just won this game. Dude, no shot. There's no shot. I have an untapped land. I don't, so I have to hope this is enough. Wait, is it enough? It may not be. I mean, whatever. There's no point doing math, right? Because I'm just dead on board, so might as well just go for it. All right, I hope it's enough. I think it might be short, though, is the problem. It's always enough? Yeah, I don't think it is. So 18... No, it's 25. Oh my god. Dude, how did I win that game? Holy shit, man. Let's go back and look at their draw, for example. They drew 4 Fatal Pushes, 2 Thoughtseizes, and a Duress. They played this on turn 3 and drew like 7 extra cards. And it just didn't matter. Oh. Yeah, it really is always enough. I don't even, like, that's just peak right there. I don't even know what to say. It's actually just peak. Nothing will ever top that in my entire content creation career. That is peak right there. I don't even know what to do. Like, how do I top that? You just can't. You really just can't top that. Look, I mean, I know, I get it. I know you want to show up here, but I need you to show up at a different time. You're a little too early to the party. This hand fucking sucks, but I'm not going to 5. Yeah. Take my shit. Do they respect the cage? I was gonna say they should. Ah! I like that. Maybe I shouldn't even play the Haywire Mite this turn. Because now they're just gonna kill it. Yeah, or this. Whoa! Whoa. Calm down there, buddy. Didn't expect him to lava axe me. The fuck? What the fuck? Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I could have helped the Haywire Mite. Now I don't have it to kill the NX. Yeah, see, this is the problem. I was, like, thinking that I wanted to play it last turn to sort of time walk them in a weird way, so they couldn't just play the NX. But maybe that was bad. Alright, go. This game's gonna be tough. I feel like I said that last time. And then we caged into Hoof.
Keep watch for intruders. We must protect the people.
And go. It is nice they don't know about the second Emperor. No! Because now they just don't attack. Man. Alright. I mean, it's fine, but they just don't attack this turn. That's why I played the first one, because I was like, they're not going to know about the second one. They're just going to attack right into it. Yeah, we do just look at the draw card, which is nice. That's a good part of this. But we are slowly dying to the 6/6. I don't really have a good way around it. Okay, well, I think I died. Interesting. I should have played the Surveillant first. God damn it. I'm so dumb. I just play the Surveillant first, man. Why did I... Because I could have surveilled the land and then drew the Dusk Rose this turn. That's on me. That one's on me. Okay, -4. They don't need life. Dude, can you stop? Motherfucker draws 5 discard spells every game. Come on, man. I'm gonna cut that out. What, am I dead? Sure. I can't block anyways.
Our swords will cross again.
Alright, so I'm at 9. Wait, why did they put it on this and not this? Confused. I mean, this thing's gonna die anyways, so... I'd rather have the 2 life here. God, I just have nothing left. Maybe attacking was bad that turn? I don't know. Can Artgas Craterhoof at this point? Block. I'm still blocking one of them. Never mind. I lied. I ain't blocking shit. Go to 5. Elspeth. Funny enough, I would have won this game if I didn't attack last turn. Oh, God, if I just held back the tokens. God damn it! Oh, no. You ready for the greatest play in the history of time? Craterhoof? Pass. Unstoppable Slusher. I mean, I'm gonna block a Beat Evolve. What if it draws second hoof? Is that lethal? Was that intentional? Did they just not want to deal me 2? I guess that makes sense. Now here's the question. Do we cast it for 7 or for 4? If I cast it for 4, I can draw into Elspeth or any of my 4s. It's gotta be 4, right? I think you're right. I think it's gotta be 4. Yeah. Tilt. I mean, we're not dead. Right? I don't think we're dead. Okay. Oh, does that get back Bloodletter? No, but the Trespasser kills me. Damn it. Yeah, Trespasser kills me. Or or they just don't want to kill me. Hold. You can have that one. I'm okay with that. Dude, if I win this game, there's no way, right? There's 0% chance I'm winning this game. It can't happen, can it? Lightning can't strike twice. Alright, fine. Fine. I deserve to lose that game too, because I shouldn't have attacked that one turn. That was bad. Bro, you're supposed to be here, not in my opening hand. Dog, you're always showing up at the wrong time. Just barging. I could, like... The Craterhoof Behemoth is kind of just like the Kool-Aid man. Just barges through the door, uninterrupted, unannounced. Why do I want to keep this hand? I know that I shouldn't. This is better, I guess. I don't know what I'll put back, though. He doesn't go through doors. He sure looks like he does. I think this is a hand I'm going to hold the Haywire Mite in. Because of this. I cast discard spell? Yeah, I know. That's literally all your deck is. I get it. Ha 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 ha! You love to see it. You don't love to see it if your name is Icklummer. Icklummer? Gasolina. I mean, not the most exciting collector's cage, to be fair. Bros slashing. Is that a good draw? It's not bad. I guess I just chump block the slasher for a turn. That card is kind of annoying. Like, I could double and then buy myself 2 turns, but... I think chump block is fine. Wow, no attacks? Did not really expect no attacks. Okay, how about I cast this? Draw. Go to combat, hit with these 2. Play untap land, Salvager, pass. Hold up the Haywire, or hold up the Collector's Cage. Honestly, is it crazy to just let them have the Annex for a turn? I mean, I can at least see what they do, right? Give myself the option. I might kill it in their second main phase. We'll see what they do. I am fucking cooked if they have a sweeper, though. Oh, that's tricky, huh? It's probably fine to just kill one and not put the Salvager into play. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll kill one. It's definitely safer, right? It basically deals them 2 damage. I think this is fine. Because it prevents 2 life gain. And I mean, I kind of already have a massive board, right? So now I can go send everything. No blocks. So activate this. Play Elf Pass. Hold up Cage. Oh yeah, draw a card off this. Still doing this. I mean, I am still kind of cooked if they have a sweeper, but I don't know if there was a way I could have, like, played this hand around a sweeper. Maybe there was. Could have maybe held back something. I could have held back the second elf there. That could have been okay. Because the second elf makes me more likely to be able to cage. Oh, they're just dead? Okay. Target this. Player on push. Oh, they can push the 4/4. Right, they had... Okay, I forgot they had Revolt. That was my bad. They're still just dead, though, right? Like there, 3, 6, 7... Are they dead? They block here, 4, 8... Yeah, they're just dead on board. I mean, I might as well do this. Yes, we go... You. They block the 4/4, take 4, 8, 9, 10. If you hold second elf, you can cage end of your turn if they sweep you. Well, I wouldn't be able to do it on the end of my turn, right? Why are you question marking me? This is one more damage. It's one more damage to hold back the Salvager. Zero. I got it. Look at that, 192. I feel like that's a good stopping point. Pioneer was fun today, man. I like Pioneer. I kind of want to do more now. That was a good time.